Okay, I'm back, and I looked back at the last part and wasn't really clear what I said, but I said Hamba turns into a 12-year-old girl in the next game, which is nuts and bolts for it. It could technically be Grunty's Revenge, or I don't know the layout of this Banjo Pilot, blah blah blah. Oh wait, Banjo Pilot gives me bad flashbacks. Guess you could say Diddy Kong Racing, but Diddy Kong Racing came before Banjo Kazooie because it was Banjo's first game. I don't know why I think jumping makes him move faster, probably because it does. This is almost as bad as the roll in Banjo Kazooie. There's a little tack there. Anyway, this is the cheat code room, which, unlike the one in Kazooie, it serves no role. I think you can either kick this entrance open with the Golden Goliath or blow it up using one of two moves. Anyway, I have no idea where I'm going. Oh yes, I know exactly where I'm going with this guy, and it's boring and long to get there, so I'm just gonna off-screen it. Anyway, this is next to the Golden Goliath, which you can only activate with Mumbo, so shut the frick up. Also, you can talk to those guys over there, which you can only talk to as a Stony and not a Banjo, or they just speak complete gibberish, which I find somewhat entertaining. And I also like how in the main theme of this world, not this area, but I think he said, if you talk to him, he said that the tickets to the show all sold out while you were playing Banjo Kazooie, which was kind of breaking the fourth wall, and I wanted to do it, but I'm not clear on anything at this point. If you can't tell. Anyway, this is a first example of a minigame, and you can also play multiplayer with minigame. And the biggest mistake that they made with this game in the Xbox Live port is that it doesn't have online. For the minigames at least. That just really makes me angry. But anyway, if I get a better 360 controller, I already have another one, but it kind of sucks because it just randomly just unplugs for some reason. Like says, oh, please reconnect controller. It is unplugged. We didn't do anything to it. And so yeah, I might show that off with an extra video if I ever get a better 360 controller. But moving on. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Anyway, there are 3 ranks of this thing. And you have to get the yellow balls in your field, and you. What button is it to shoot it? Oh, it's the triggers, I think. Is it both triggers or just the right trigger? No, both triggers. They all huddle around in one group, going to the closest ball they can find. You're way faster than them. They occasionally get points, but it gets a lot harder later in the game, but whatever. You only do this in like 2 worlds. Like how that worked. Did that count? Did that last ball count? Because if so, that would have been cool. Would have been cool. Would have been cool. Then again, I'm way too pro at this video game to have any good close calls. Did I say close claws? That's mildly unnerving. Shut up. The people in the first world, the last game, liked these yellow shorts. Maybe that's why people say Banjo Kazooie's better than Banjo Tooie, or maybe Banjo Kazooie's the only game that exists and Banjo Tooie's a video game. It's a video game. Oops, I broke it. Because the people were more accepting of Banjo shorts in Kazooie than they were in Tooie. And why am I bringing the red ball in my own field? I'm gonna take both of these balls. Because I'm greedy! I better throw some red balls in here. Because yellow is getting a little too much points for my liking. And I'm still way too pro at video games. Beep boop, beep bop, beep. Why did I think that was a robot for like a split second? Whatever. Like guy like flails his arms in the air when he jumps. Yeah, the red balls go down 1 point. Yellow balls go up 2 points, and these bombs you can throw into people and stuff. It should be like an actual sport, even though it'd be really kind of not working. It would kind of half work. There probably is a sport like this in real life, but what happens if you put a bomb in there? Nothing. You think it would just automatically explode the person that owns that little area, and purple is getting a little too many points for my liking. How did they explode? What exploded them? I'm going to have to look back in the video for that. Even though most likely I will forget to look back in the video for that. Stop being extremely pro. Oh wait, you can't even tell what one is the red one. You just have to know from process of elimination. Anyway, that's a little too close to my liking. Hopefully I get better at it by the time I have to do it the second time, and it's super hard. Well, I don't think it's that hard, but whatever. I like the speed that the occasional speed that this game has. I think you can technically get in here as Banjo if you take this warp pad, but whatever. Those look like really those sound like really angry cats. What enemy made that noise? I think it was those. Yeah, those things. I just have the bat and the shield. I keep trying, and I'll try to save the boss for last to make it all epic and stuff. But honestly, I just get to the boss when I get to the boss and have no real order. Especially Hellfire Peaks. I think I'll just go for the boss first when I go to Hellfire Peaks, because they're like annoying you for the whole level if you don't take care of them right away. You know, like boss that directly attacks you when you're not attacking it or something along those lines. Anyway, I totally drawn a blank on the next thing I should do. That's what I really like about this game. You just wander around aimlessly and get crap done. Which is what I really liked about the Banjo-Kazooie series. Anyway, I want to go on about something for a minute. Did anyone hear that, well, if you didn't hear, you would know now, but, that Banjo's going to be in Mario All-Stars Racing, or Sonic and All-Stars Racing. Banjo should be in a Mario game. What's over there? I like the Cheeto page, I think I'll care about. But anyway, no, Banjo will be in Sonic All-Stars Racing, and, yeah, I think you can also do that. Is it Big O with the dragon? No, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty cool, and it'll be the nuts and bolts thing. And I think Rare pointed out that that game is going to have no platforming, so don't ask. And I'm like, I wasn't really expecting any platforming during a clearly racing game that Banjo's in. Apparently, why do I keep doing that? Can I can't do that if I, That's interesting how you can Kazooie fly. Can you do that in Banjo-Kazooie? Whatever. But anyway, this is a mechanic that's way overused in this level. So you have to do it like a total of 2 times, and I'll show off what happens if you fail. I can't voice act for this snake. The thing about his voice makes it weird to voice act for. I think in my old Banjo tooie gameplay videos, which don't look up because they're horrible and camcorded and badly emulated and stuff like that, but I think I did something on this, or at least the first 3 were whatever. Moving on. Why did I drop down 2? I don't fully remember why I dropped down 2. Did I drop down 2, or did the game force me to drop down 2? But you have to be like really sensitive and like really slow on the control stick, and half the time you stop moving or go too friggin' fast. Like how you're up here and he clearly sees you and he's getting back to sleep, but you can still do this fine. That's the time you're holding the control stick, so pushing the control stick forward so littly that you don't do anything. After you get the Jiggy, screw it, it's just one. He doesn't wake up. Even though this makes sound and it don't know if I did the first time, but shut up. Anyway, I'm not sure if this, or wait, is it even here? It's not even here. But I like this to be certain. I thought I wasn't recording for whatever reason. Anyway, I like these, look, I like that unspecified monster that's just sitting in there. For some reason I thought, you should be able to kill those things and not have poisonous goop anymore. I don't know, or maybe I don't know. Shut up. Even though the point of a non-passable goop would be completely pointless if that was so, but whatever. Anyway, I need to stop cutting these parts so close. See you next time.